Do I still need to drive by comps under UAD 3.6? It depends. But don't worry, I'll explain. One of the most common arguments I've heard for years is this: why do I still hop in my car, burn gas, and drive by every single comparable when I can see more about a property from available online resources than I can through the windshield of my car? Under the Legacy 2.6 protocol, the scope of work made it clear. Appraisers were required to inspect each comparable sale from at least the street and provide a clear photo of the front of the property. Now, it only makes sense to snap your own pictures during the drive-by. This process also verifies that we met the drive-by requirement. However, the fundamental expectation was to confirm the comp in person, not to source an original photo. But under UAD 3.6, Fannie Mae will officially retire the comp drive-by requirement. Instead, the scope of work now says the appraiser must research, verify, and analyze adequate and reliable data for each comparable property, period. No mention of hopping in your car. Now, before you celebrate saving on gas money, here's the catch. The report still requires clear, descriptive color photos of the front of each comparable. But under UAD 3.6, you have complete discretion on how you source those photos. That can mean using MLS, public records, street view resources, or when all else fails, taking your own original photograph. Ultimately, it is your responsibility to ensure that the provided photos accurately represent the comparable property. So, change boils down to this. You no longer must personally drive by every comparable property. However, you must still provide accurate comparable photos and support your analysis. That's a significant shift, and one many appraisers will celebrate. However, remember that this reflects Fannie Mae's expectation. Appraisers should always confirm the requirements of other selling guides, handbooks, or client-specific requirements that are outlined in the supplied letter of engagement to ensure different expectations are met. Got a question? Drop it in the comments for next week's AskNAN, because the answer to any good question always starts with "it depends."